A woman is with a man when her fiancé calls her. She despairs and closes the door. The groom asks if she was okay. She says yes, but that seeing the bride before the wedding would be bad luck. He asks why she has the door closed. She tells the groom to wait a bit, as he was finishing getting ready. The groom then asks why she was taking so long, because it wasn't a fancy party. She then says that she would soon finish getting ready. Meanwhile, she and the other man are changing clothes. Another man has the woman's clothes and the woman has the other man's clothes. The groom then tells her to hurry up as she was in a hurry. She tells him to calm down as she finishes changing her clothes. The man asks if she was sure about that and she says yes, because he would regret having betrayed her. He asks if she would do that in front of her family and she says yes, as she would get revenge on him. The groom asks again if she was okay and the woman said yes. She says people get nervous at weddings. The groom says that the guests were already there waiting for them, and she told him to take it easy, as she was getting ready for him. She then tells the man to follow her as she would finish fixing him. The woman then finishes changing her clothes. She puts on a cap and even a fake mustache. Meanwhile, the man is watching her. When she finishes getting ready, she brings the man a wig. He puts on a wig and the woman starts applying makeup to her face. She then proceeds to put makeup on her eyes and put lipstick on her mouth. When she is done, she hands the bouquet of flowers to the man. He then asks how she discovered that betrayal. She said that when they were having dinner, someone texted her fiancé, and that's when she learned everything. She said she is relieved to have found out about the affair before the wedding. The man then tells them to review the plan. He asks if the woman wanted that. When the priest asks if he wanted to marry a man, he lifts up his wig to reveal it was him and the woman says yes. She said that now that he was ready they could go. The man then tells the woman that she would look like a very handsome man. The two then walk out the door and the blonde doesn't notice and takes the man by the hand. Later at the ceremony, the person who was going to celebrate the wedding begins to say that they were there to celebrate their wedding. She said that marriage is synonymous with love and companionship. She then says that by the power bestowed on her, she would ask the two of them. She asks if they agreed to that marriage. She asked if the man agreed to marry a woman and he said yes. When he turns and looks at the woman beside him, he realizes that it wasn't his woman. The man then tells the two to get married more. The good me is very angry about that and a good one on the floor. The woman then asks if the groom was going crazy. He then asked what was going on there. She said he didn't need to do that with a man, and he asks who that person was. She says that person was her lover and that she knew the man was having an affair. She said that the groom was not the only person who could have a lover. The groom said the woman was crazy. He said the woman must have seen some photo on his cell phone and misunderstood. She then says that she understood everything correctly, but the man shows her that she was wrong. He says that what she had seen were the tickets he had bought for the two of them. The woman then asks the groom to forgive her. He said he couldn't forgive her for what she had done. She then says that it was just a joke between her and her friend. She asks him to believe her, but he says he couldn't because she had spoiled the most important day of his life. She then apologizes to the groom and tells them to go ahead with the wedding. The man tells the groom to forgive the woman, as it was just a joke, but he tells the man to shut up. She then kneels down and asks for forgiveness. He tells the woman to get up and she asks if he would forgive her. The groom then asks everyone to leave the room, as he wanted to talk to the woman alone. She said she knew he would forgive her, but the man said it was over between them and walked away. The Reverend then says that she asked God to help her. The woman then cries and asks the groom to come back to her.